Good morning, Destiny players, and welcome back to the channel. I am Bladeburger, your local owner of a single serialized Magic the Gathering card kind of guy, and welcome to Broken Town. Population, you and me, and all the enemies that we kill. Oh yeah, it's time to cover Banner of War, finally. Make sure to do the stuff the algorithm likes, and also check out my membership stuff. Now let's begin. When we talk broken, we're talking broken. Najila the Blade Blossom broken, ASMR 1 from Advanced Warfare broken, my desire to play this game every day broken, second channel's first video coming soon, heyo, enter Banner of War, the bane of this game, even stronger than Heart of Inmost Slight ever was. We all thought that this was the season for it to be nerfed, but it got a mere slap on the wrist with the launch of Season of the Wish. Titans in general really got a mere slap on the wrist, while my poor baby Young Hunkara's spine got eviscerated right in front of my eyes because of PvP. Honestly, I think Bungie's a bunch of Titan mains. I had not even used Banner of War until last week when I was sick, and I was actually shocked that this was even approved to be in the game. This is the nerfed version, and it's still ridiculous. Infinite healing, damage reduction, insane melee damage buffs, it has everything you need. Yes, I will continue to talk about it without explaining what it does, just like Bungie did with the Veil. When we look at what to build to make Banner of War even more broken into a Grandmaster powerhouse, the pieces come together quite easy. With all the exotics in the game, what is the best to pair with? It's Synthoceps. There is no other option. These exotic gauntlets buff melee and super damage when you're surrounded, and by surrounded it means like 2 enemies. It's very easy to trigger. It also gives better weapon handling and reload when surrounded. This exotic is broken, and there's that word again, broken, when combined with Banner of War. How many times will I say broken? Find out now. To make this build even more broken, let's combine it with a very strong weapon, the Quicksilver Storm, the best Strand primary among the best Strand weapons in the game. For runtime's sake, I'll say what it does. Shoots a rocket occasionally when firing, and landing enough hits loads grenades. Hold reload to load the grenades, which makes tangles on kill if you have the catalyst. The best exotic primary in the game for literally every activity. Now let's get into the build. Class stuff, mods, more to come. But first, the weapons. I'd recommend a sword as a heavy because it deals more damage with banner, and a 1-2 punch shotgun to also do more melee damage. It's really broken, trust. I use Without Remorse as my secondary for the 1-2 punch. It's craftable and I very much enjoy weapon crafting, so I'm using that. Now let's get to the class stuff. For class, Strand Titan. There is only one super, so for a grenade we have Chakra Grenade, but you can use whatever you want for grenades. Suspends enemies hit by it, which stuns unstoppables, barriers, and overloads. For aspects, Into the Fray. Destroying a tangle or popping your super gives Woven Mail, which gives damage resist to you and nearby allies. Stronger than it seems. It also gives better melee regeneration when we have Woven Mail, which is all the time. It's anytime we have Woven Mail, by the way, our melee regeneration increases, not just Woven Mail gained by this way. Our other aspect, the big one, is Banner of War. Getting a kill with a finisher, sword, or melee attack makes a flag on your back that gives pulses of healing for you and allies every so often. You get more melee sword damage and faster healing pulses with each stack of Banner of War, and kills extend the duration and can increase stacks of Banner of War, with max being 4 stacks at 30 seconds. In my playtime, you have to actually try to lose Banner of War. 1 melee kill is all you need to start it, and it's extremely easy to keep going. Very easy to keep a single Banner of War going an entire activity. For fragments, Threat of Fury. Damaging enemies with Tangle gives melee energy. Threat of Warding. Picking up orbs gives Woven Mail. Threat of Transmutation. While you have Woven Mail, weapon kills make a tangle. If you don't have a Quicksilver Grenade, this is a good way to make tangles. Threat of Propagation. Power melee kills give you a Strand Weapons Unraveling round, which places a DOT effect on enemies hit by them and also makes them into a tangle when you kill them. That's all the class stuff, so let's get to the mods. The mods for this build don't swing either way into Surges or Kickstart, but makes use of the utility mods to help our melee out and to have better neutral game for Grandmaster content and more. Let's get into it. On Helmet, Harmonic Siphon. Makes orbs on double kills with weapons matching our subclass type. In this case, Strand. We also have Double Hands On. Gives extra super energy on melee kills. On Arms, Heavy Handed. Makes orbs on power melee kills with a terrible 10-second cooldown. Reduces the cooldown and makes bigger orbs the more mods of this we run, but let's be real, no one is doing that. We also have Double Impact Induction. Gives grenade energy on power melee damage. On Chest Piece, triple resist bonds because that's all Chest Piece is good for outside of raids. On Boots, Strand Weapon Surge, giving us 10 seconds of 10% bonus Strand weapon damage as long as we have a now decaying armor charge. We also have Double Invigoration, which gives us melee energy on orb pickup. On class item, I really didn't know what to put here, as I honestly don't use my barricade ever when playing Titan, but this build is for you guys, not me. We have Proximity Ward, giving us a powerful overshield when doing a finisher, Outrage, giving us melee energy when we use a barricade, and Reaper, which allows the first weapon kill within 10 seconds of popping a barricade to generate an orb of power. There's the mods. Now here's the usual overview. Look over it. Tell me in the comments how I'm wrong and should be using triple arc weapon surge. Subscribe to my second channel and screenshot this build to copy. Now let's get to more info about the build. Banner of War being the big talk of the hardcore player base is really not an exaggeration. This thing is truly broken. It combines all things that are broken into one. Healing, damage resist, makes 1/1 warrior tokens whenever a warrior attacks, insane melee damage, and stupid easy activation clause. So easy that even me, a hunter main, can make it broken. The mods and fragments just make it easier. If this doesn't get nerfed into oblivion next balance pass, absolutely abuse the hell out of Banner of War. It's good in every piece of content in the game. Raids, Grandmaster seasonal content, beating up dregs in the EDZ, and more. Even Crucible. If you use this build, make sure to let me know how it does. I do read all comments. If you enjoy the content, I do have a second channel with videos beginning soon. Thank you all for watching. Stay tuned for the next one. Join my Discord. Blade Burger out.